Hi and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To our panel, Technologist Muhammad Muzaffar bin Zahar and Technologist Ahmad Alapkori bin Marazi. We are from Group 35 in Electrical Engineering Project EAE 32704, Semester 2, Session 2019-2020. Now, we are going to present our group project, GSM-based gas leakage detector with SMS alert, supervised by technologist Zulkarnain bin Amin. First of all, I would like to introduce our teammates. By first,
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Muhammad Ashraf bin NASURDIN. My number metric is AA180525.
he will explain about result and demonstration of this project. Secondly,
Hi, my name is NURUL binti HALIM. My metric number is AA181891.
she will go through to introduction and our coding development. Thirdly, is me. My name is Idham bin NASRI. My metric number AA180374. I will presenting about the methodology and conclusion of this project.
Hi, I'm AZUARA. I will be presenting about the introduction that contains our project background, problem statement, objectives, and scope limitations. For project background, gas leakage is a major problem in many industrial sectors, residential premises, and gas storage area. One of the preventive methods to stop accidents associated with the gas leakage is to install gas leakage detection kit at vulnerable places. In this project, our focus are on laboratories in UTHM campus. Therefore, the aim of this project is to present such a design that can automatically detect gas leak and turn on sound alarm in vulnerable premises. This gas leakage system also consists of GSM module which warns by sending SMS. There are 4 problem statements that we found before doing this project. The first one is the detection time. The method of handling this gas leakage check is very transparent and it takes a while to inspect every room and every laboratory. With this prototype of the project, the detection time is improved by placing the product on the gas pipe as this product quickly sends SMS alert and spam calls after detecting a gas leak. The second one is the least sensitivity on a small gas leak. The basic properties of LPG gas, which contain butane and propane, are odorless, colorless, and heavier than air and lighter than water. These properties makes the LPG gas more complicated to detect small gas leak as the gas sensor set up in unit of ppm that is commonly used in unit of concentration for small values. The third one is the procedure of emergency. There are a lot of emergency procedure need to be followed before, during and after of the incident of gas leak happen. Therefore, the procedure will waste a lot of time and increasing the risk of explosion if it is not taken seriously. And the last one is the existence of laboratory assistant. This is the main problem faced by UTHM campus. The reasons of the absence of laboratory assistant are they are taking part of supervisor meeting, out of town, or maybe they took a day off because of health reason. This will make it more complicated to detect gas leak. Therefore, this project made to be able to send SMS alert and spam calls to the person who's in charge to do the emergency procedure and evacuation if there's gas leak. Now we go through to our objectives and scope limitations. The objective of this project are to develop prototype of GSM based gas leakage detector with SMS alert, to build a device that can turn on sound alarm when gas leakage detected, show status in an LCD using a 16 times two LCD components. And the last one is to set up an SMS centered alert method. Send SMS alert messages to restrict mobile number entered inside the Arduino program. The scope of the project are the device able to detect the LPG gas leakage. Besides that, the devices are developed based on Arduino Atmega board with MQ5 LPG gas sensor and GSM module. Other than that, the device should be able to send SMS notifications to the specific mobile number. On top of that, the devices are able to turn on sound alarm when gas leakage detected. Last but not least, the cost to build the device are below than 300 ringgit Malaysia, which are reasonable and affordable.
Next, I'm Dzul. We'll go through to the methodology part, which clarifying our methods and material that we use in this project. For hardware requirements, the first one we use the Arduino Mega 2560 board as our microcontroller in this project. The Arduino Mega board, usually considered as the main sector seen usually on the top of the board, and use the programming code to apply the control action on desired environment. Secondly, we use the MQ5 gas sensor module that function as to detect the LPG gas appearance. The third item is SIM900 GSM Arduino Shield module for the purpose of SMS alert and spamming phone calls when gas leak happen. Next is the liquid crystal display module. LCD module function is to display gas level and show the warning message. And the last one is the buzzer as alarm alert for our gas detection system. After we find the hardware requirements, we decided to use several software. For the software requirement, firstly, we choose to use the Arduino IDE software to testing the components and for the overall system coding development. The second is we use FreeZing software to build the schematic diagram before implementing the circuit. And the last one is we use the Proteus software for simulating purpose before we install the gas detection system to the prototype. This figure shows a block diagram of our proposed system employed in this project. Based on the block diagram, the Arduino Mega functions as a microcontroller to manage the entire circuit. In this system, MQ5 gas sensor module acts as an input to activate the system, whereas GSM-based system acts as processor, and the last one, buzzer, LCD display, and mobile phone acts as the output of this project. Due to the complexity of the programming code and to excite the direct awareness in the minds, it is intended to show the whole code as a simple flowchart shown in this figure. First of all, it has to be reminded that the analog read range for a sensor connected to one of the analog pins in the Arduino is specified by 0 to 123. The chart shows the whole procedure starts by reading or scan the sensor of the gas to decide and discover the situation of the environment. Once the reading operation is complete, a decision-making procedure starts to apply control action according to a given result. In this work, it is proposed to assign two precautions based on decision results. The first precaution takes place by considering the MQ5 sensor stated that gas concentration is greater than 500 as an analog read. In this case, the buzzer is turned on. The system sends a warning SMS to the specific phone number and simultaneously demonstrates this situation on the LCD module. The second precaution starts with no action applied when it is stated that gas concentration is lower than 500. Hence, the buzzer is turned off, no sense SMS alert, and display module state that there is your place is safe.
Hi, I'm Ashraf. I will go through about result and demonstration. After we buy the hardware such as GSM module, buzzer, MQ5 gas sensor and Arduino kit that we consist of LCD and potentiometer, we need to do the hardware testing on each of the component. First of all, we did interface the Arduino Mega board with the MQ5 sensor, LCD and potentiometer using the coding and the circuit connection that we use as reference from MyBotic website. We found that the LCD, potentiometer and MQ5 gas sensor works properly. After that, we interface the Arduino Mega board with GSM module to make sure that GSM able to send SMS notification using the correct programming from MyBotic website. Last but not least, we interface buzzer with Arduino Mega board to ensure that it able to produce sound alarm. On top of that, we use our intelligence and advantages to compile the coding so that it is suitable for our system to work.
For coding development, I will explain line by line of the programming of GSM-based gas leakage detector with SMS alert. Without further ado, let's get to the Arduino programming. For the first part of the programming, this is where the library of LCD and software serial is being called, as well as declaration pin of LCD. As you can see here, I'm highlighting the part. Here, this is the LCD library and this is the software serial library. Let's move on to the next part. This is where the software serial, gas sensor, gas value, buzzer pin in Arduino Mega being declared. This is the recording. So let's move on to the first function. As you can see here, it is named as void setup. In void setup, the gas sensor pin is declared as input. The LCD is initialized and will display starting and gas level. After 3000 millisecond delay, the LCD will be cleared. So this is the coding. To make you clear understand, I will highlight. So the next function is called void loop. In void loop, it contains command for LCD to display gas scan is on, and the Arduino Mega will read the input from the gas sensor. Then the decision making programming written to set the new action if the reading from gas sensor increase up to 500. If the gas value greater than 500, the LCD will display gas detect alarm and gas level exceed and SMS sent. After 1000 millisecond delay, the bus send SMS and make call function is called. You can see the coding is here. And then other than the condition that stated above, in else, the LCD will display gas level low and your place is safe. So the next, this is the coding. I'm sorry. So the next command is the next function is void send SMS, send message. In void send message, the GSM module will be set in text mode and set the specified mobile number that will receive SMS. So as you can see, this is the mobile number that will receive the SMS from the GSM module. So the next function is void make call. In void make call, the specified mobile number is written to receive the call as the gas leak detected. So this is the mobile number that will receive the call. And the last one is void bus. In void bus, the buzzer digital write command will be declared. If the gas value greater than 500, the buzzer will be high. And if the gas value is lower than 500, the buzzer will be in low. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank Thank you AZUARA for the coding explanation. This is our hardware test that will be run to check the hardware functionality. When a gas leakage is detected from the MQ5 gas sensor, the sensor gives the output voltage signal to the input pin of the microcontroller Arduino Mega. The system then gives the audible warning using a buzzer, writes a warning message to the LCD, and opens the serial port for communication with the GSM modem. On successive port opening, the system communicates with the GSM modem, but if it fails, the system does not communicate. The system delays for some times in 1000 milliseconds and generate the SMS to the phone number. This video shows the demonstration of this project. We just demonstrate the result by using the lighter, this simply lighter. So this simply lighter just has a LPG, and we just try to connect the circuit. If the gas sensor has sensed the gas, the LCD will up the level of gas. So we try the LCD. This you can see the gas sensor, the LCD print out the gas of level. So you can see, but this is, you can see the result. So this our product after we settle the design. You can see the LCD that we use. LCD and the MQ5. This is the hole for the buzzer. Okay, we test the circuit. If it can connect properly, the circuit will get the result is it send an SMS when the level of gas is high, and after SMS it can call the user. So you try. You can see the gas level is increasing. You can see the gas level. LCD, you know. Oh, my lighter is finished gas. Oh, sorry about this. You can see the gas level is increased. You can see the SMS sent to my phone. You can see the GSM call me to remind that has gas leakage at the lab or the house. That's all for me. Thank you. At the end of making this project, we have achieved some analytical results. Firstly, the system displayed advertisement when no gas leakage was detected. No message was sent to the user indicating laboratory status is safe. Secondly, when gas leakage was detected, the system sounded the alarm, sent a warning SMS to the user about gas leakage, and display warning message to the LCD. And lastly, we conclude our GSM based gas leakage detector with SMS alert project has been successfully implemented as the prototype.
Finally, we go through to the conclusion. In this work, a gas leakage detection system using Arduino Mega and GSM technology is introduced. It realizes that the remote wireless monitoring of the gas leakage at the place which have the LPG gas cylinders such as laboratory and home by sending an early warning text message to the owner's mobile phone number, displaying a warning message on the LCD screen and ringing audible alarm notification when gas leak is detected. The system contains low-cost components easily available that cuts down the overall system cost. The system is extensible and more levels can be developed using more advanced sensors, processors, and other hardware devices. That's all from us. Thank you.